With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
welcome back once again, race fans, here to the Turn 3 Racing Network tonight. Split Decisions Racing's championship night here in the Triple Threat. In the Turtle Shells Triple Threat 2021 season, drivers gonna mix it up. Try to walk away with not just a class trophy, but the overall trophy. 12 drivers gonna battle it out for that overall points championship here tonight. From Kansas Speedway, and the final, it looks like the final few seconds actually clicking off of Happy Hour right now. Ryan Johnson, top of the speed charts here in Happy Hour as drivers getting ready to switch things on over. Get ready for the 10-minute qualifying, qualifying session here coming up, well, right now. Clock gonna start on that. That 10 minutes now underway. How you doing? How you feeling out there in TV land, race fans? Glad you could all join us here tonight. As always, Dave in the Cave are bringing you all the calls from the track side here tonight. Once again, these drivers, they've been battling all season long. Going to give you a little bit of a rundown on how the championship standings look, breakdown by the class as we head into tonight's final race here at Kansas Speedway. 69-degree track temperature, looks like cool, grippy track out there for now. We'll have to see how these drivers go about it, how they put down the time lapse. Let's go ahead and throw up that Cup class standings for you right there on your screen. Ryan Johnson, Luke Smith, Kevin Bernheimer, Chris Wheeler. Those the top four fighting for the championship trophy here in the Cup class in the Split Decisions Turtle Shells Triple Threat 2021 season. That's going to lead us to right here in the Xfinity Series. You can find Kayla McCarthy, William Klingbeil, Richard Rymuller, and Elijah Travis sitting right there fourth. Those four drivers going to go for the trophy here in the Xfinity class. And well, on to the truck drivers. It's a little smaller of a field. Richard Crane, Adam Benefield, Patrick Gaspar, and Vinny Tabby were all scheduled to fight for the championship in the truck class, but it looks like only Richard Crane and Adam Benefield gonna make it to the track tonight. So only two truck drivers out there gonna battle for that championship, so that's gonna give us just 10 fighting for this one right here. You can see all of those championship drivers listed in those top 12 positions, but look at the battle back there. The 48 of Michael Gitchell, Jeffrey Ramsdale, Thomas Myers, Lucas Gortman, Justin Wilson, and Tyler Ziegler. They're all pretty much packed up running with each other right there. Very close battle between 13th through 15th and 16th through 18th. Gonna have to see how things go. Gonna have to see how it all shakes out here tonight, but looks like qualifying well underway. We'll drop the hammer on that here in just a brief moment. Let you see how some of these drivers are shaking out there on the track. Going to throw that information up for you now right there. Left-hand side of your screen, Nate Johnson going to go top of the speed charts for the time being. Quick time here tonight for the provisional pole, 30:36 for that 88. He's going to top not just Ryan Johnson, but also Luke Smith, Chris Wheeler back and forth, Thomas Myers back in fifth, Dave Gilbert, Kevin Bernheimer rounds out your top seven. Michael Gitchell, highest running Xfinity driver. Richard Crane's going to best Adam Benefield here in qualifying. He'll take ninth. Benefield back to 10th. And that's really where that truck battle is going to be all night long is Richard Crane and Adam Benefield. They're the only two truck drivers here tonight, so it looks like they're going to be the ones fighting it out. But keep our eye here, because your highest running Xfinity Series driver is not listed as one of those championship for Mark Ackerman. Also not Michael Ayward, another one of those drivers not in that championship hunt, but still running strong here. William Klingbeil looks like he's going to be your highest running chase driver in the Xfinity class. So very interesting to see Richard Rymuller as well as Elijah Travis. They have yet to put in a time lap. Kayla McCarthy, she's going to get out there on track. Tell you what, why don't we jump out there, take a look at this 24, see how she gets the job done here tonight at Kansas Speedway. And with only the 81 of Joshua Salcy to go out there on track with the Cup cars, I don't think anybody's going to best Nate Johnson. That 88 Ford Mustang may very well indeed have the pole position here tonight, almost halfway through this 10-minute qualifying session, and we've only got a handful of drivers left to put in a time. It looks to be about 3 drivers left to put in a time. Jeffrey Ramsdell, Joshua Sousey, as well as Caleb McCarthy on screen right now inside that Texas Roadhouse 24. McCarthy going to make her way across the line, begin her first time lap. We'll jump a little closer to the action here. '24 across the line, 17th on the speed charts. That's not going to be a good qualifying time for her. McCarthy going to go around for the second time. Second lap should improve. Left side down just underneath the apron, or no, McCarthy going to call it quits. She's going to head down to pit road here. Her qualifying effort already done and over with. Jeffrey Ramsdell, Joshua Sousey still to put in their time lap. I tell you what, why don't we go out there now with Sousey? Actually, Jeffrey Ramsdell looks like that's who we're going to jump out on track to. Ramsdell off of turn number 4 back across the line. The 17th on the speed charts. Ramsdell going to best McCarthy for the time being. William Klingbeil, another one of those championship Xfinity Series drivers behind the 8-ball. Hill starts just behind McCarthy right now, slotted in the 19th position. Richard Ryemuller sitting pretty right now inside the top, well, just outside of your top 10 in that 11th position, the 92 highest running Xfinity chase driver. And how about Nate Johnson spoiling the party, spoiling the show for these championship runners here tonight? He's on the outside of that championship chase in the Cup class, but he's going to take that top spot here tonight. Quick time and qualifying belongs to that 88 of Nate Johnson. 36 going to go on the board for him, and well, that's just about it. That's just about all we have here for qualifying. So it looks like we're going to step away for just a small commercial break, get things set and ready to go, ready to get fired up for tonight's race. Drivers going to make their way in and out of post-qualifying inspection and pre-race inspection. So we're going to take a short little moment, thank some of the sponsors out there, and well, we'll be back trackside right after your national anthem. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be right back.
iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them 4 abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the boats bursting in out, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And with the jets flying over, drivers make their way to the starting grid. We are set to fire things off for the championship night here from Kansas Speedway. Familiar sounds in the background, bells ringing. It's time to run down tonight's official starting lineup for the Kansas Speedway 125. Joshua Sousey gonna sneak a time in right there before qualifying ended. The 81 gonna start inside row number 1 just to his outside. The 88 into B of Nate Johnson. Back in row number 2 here, the 10 of Luke Smith, followed by the 38 of Ryan Johnson. Chris Wheeler, Thomas Myers back in row number 3. Row number 4 here tonight, the 7 of Dave Gilbert, followed by the 27 of Tyler Rush. Inside row number 9 in the ninth starting position, the 28 of Kevin Bernheimer, just to his outside, the 48 of Michael Gitchell. Richard Crane, Richard Ryan Mueller going to make up row number 6. Back in row 7 here tonight, the 43 of Michael Hayward, followed by Patrick Anderson. Elijah Travis and Adam Benefield going to make up row 8, row 9 here tonight, the 37 of Mark Ackerman, followed by Jeffrey Ramsdale. And Caleb McCarthy and William Klingbeil will round out the field here tonight. Big shout out to Corey up there in race control, field off of turn 4. We're set to fire things off in green flag flies for the first time here tonight from Kansas Speedway in the 1:25. That's right, 85-minute time event here. Season finale, the 2021 title on the line. Luke Smith for the top spot. Close racing action here with the 81 of Sousey. He's going to lose on the outside. Ryan Johnson back in third on the bottom. Here comes the 88 of Nate Johnson to the high side now. Oh, and contact. Richard Ryan Mueller caught up. Big crash back in the back. Chris Wheeler, Thomas Myers involved. Oh no, championship drivers. That's going to cause a big mess. We didn't even get the timing and scoring charts up. We'll go ahead and throw that up to you over there on the left-hand side of your screen. As you can see, first caution coming out of the evening. Less than a minute into this one. My gosh, we got a lot to go over here. A lot of craziness. Let's check back here. Kevin Bernheimer in this one. There's Bernheimer trying to avoid some more drivers. Richard Ryan Mueller in the 92 machine. Hard impact right there with Brian Mueller in the Spaceballs. Card Caleb McCarthy, William Klingbeil also caught up and involved. My gosh, crazy. crazy action early here tonight at Kansas Speedway. There you can see that 77, that's where it all started. Thomas Myers gets loose on the high side. Gonna come down to hard impact for Chris Wheeler. One more look at this, that Valvoline 22 machine victim, bam, of circumstance. Tyler Rush also involved, caught up. Boom, there's another lick. One for good measure. Oh my God. Richard Reimuller involved, a lot of drivers. Big time pile up early here. Lap number 1, 3 minutes into tonight's race, and we've got a lot of drivers already down on pit road, beating and banging on the machines. Well, yeah. Well, how y'all doing? How you feeling? Well, that's a quick way to start things off for the night. What do you think, huh? Championship drivers involved in that. Adam Benefiel involved. Chris Wheeler involved. Richard Reimuller as well, as I believe Kayla McCarthy may have had an off-track excursion. Doesn't look like she's too worse for the wear. My gosh, that's at least, what, 2-3 drivers in the championship hunt that are, well, not necessarily out, but they are definitely going to have an uphill battle from here on out. Looks like Reimuller going to get his 92 machine back out on the track, fixed up after a little bit of an extended stay. Did he use a fast repair? That's going to be the question. And it's still a very long night here, and it does indeed look like he's got the front end fixed on that machine. Looks like Tyler Rush in the 27 also going to get that fast fix in here. Thomas Myers, another one of the drivers out there on the track, already going to the fast fix. Chris Wheeler trying to salvage his championship hopes here. He's going to use that fast fix as well. So will that affect how we see some of these drivers continue to run here tonight? Will that affect the way that Chris Wheeler approaches the rest of these 120 minutes that we still have in front of us? These drivers have a very, very long way to go here. Very early caution, very early to be behind the 8-ball. And well, how about Dave's Dollars? We haven't talked about that yet here tonight. I tell you what, why don't we go ahead and get that on screen for you real quick so you can kind of get an idea of what maybe you want your guest to be here. Let's go ahead and get rid of the timing tower, throw the ticker up for you there. Lap number 5 on the books already, just 5 minutes into tonight's racing. You know what it is. If you want a chance at winning Dave's Dollars, you got to put it over there in the lap count on the YouTube side of things. Put it in the chat and make it official. We'll see if anybody can win the season championship. Dave's Dollars, $30 on the line here tonight. Can you do it? Can you grab it? We'll keep you updated a little bit more throughout the night on how that situation is playing out. And it looks like we have a few players out there already. Elijah Travis checking in, Jeffrey Ramsdale, Kamal Travis, as well as Thunder Motorsports. So appreciate all of them coming in, putting down some guesstimations, if you will, for Dave's Dollars. We'll see if any of them got it right. I'm gonna withhold it. I'm just gonna say it. I think we see about, I'm gonna call it at 162. 162 laps, I think, is what we're gonna get in the book here tonight. Have to wait and see how it all plays out, though. Luke Smith gonna bring the field back to the green flag. Joshua Sousey in that 81 Exalta machine, he fell back after taking the pole position here tonight. Luke Smith gonna look to try to step away. He is one of those Cup class championship drivers. Luke Smith, Ryan Johnson, Kevin Bernheimer, and Chris Wheeler. Wheeler behind the 8-ball, though. He's got a lot to make up. Johnson, Bernheimer right there inside of your top 5, and on the gas, green flag flies once again here at Kansas Speedway, and I'm trying to figure out what that is all about. That does not make any sense. While the yellow flag showing right there on the timing tower. So, we'll see if we can get about that another way. And it looks like it's still going to be there. Interesting. So we'll go old school. We'll throw it back to the top of the screen there. What do you say? What do you think about that? Race fans will throw it back up to the top of the screen. The ticker scroll by this time around. And we'll have the gaps up there at the top of the screen for you. There you can see that 10 of Luke Smith still trying to get himself back up into the top spot. We were a little bit behind there. That's why we had that little caution light right there on the screen. 10 of Luke Smith trying to get back up there to Joshua Southson. Ryan Johnson in that 38. He's going to look to the bottom of the speedway, trying to take second away. Not going to get there just yet. Back there and forth with Kevin Bernheimer. Rounding out your top 5. How about your highest running Xfinity class driver? Elijah Travis sitting in that Comp USA Toyota Supra. Your only Toyota driver in the entire field here tonight, and he's looking to walk away with the championship trophy. He's got the 24 of Caleb McCarthy tucked in, not too far off of him. There's McCarthy dropping to the bottom. She's going to look to go around and into that 7th spot, side by side. Not there yet. Here comes Tyler Rush in the Cup car. He's going to apply some pressure, trying to get around these slower Xfinity cars. Rush, will he go through wide? No, he's going to get out of the gas, lose a little bit of time to the lead in front of him. How long will he stay there? How long is he willing to run tucked up and behind those Xfinity drivers that are battling? Caleb McCarthy now going to take that spot away back into turn number 1. She'll drop to the bottom once again. Tyler Rush going to fall. McCarthy's got to move out the way because here comes Rush on the bottom. He'll get by. He'll look to get by McCarthy this time around as well. 12 laps into tonight's 85-minute timed event. We'll get your timing tower back to you right there. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Southson continues to lead. Luke Smith, Ryan Johnson, Nate Johnson, Dave Gilbert now rounds out your top 5 as Tyler Rush begins to try to close in. Kevin Bernheimer dropping back to 7th, still sitting 2 spots up from where he started tonight's race. Look at the big scrum of drivers back here, though. Michael Gibson, he's got his Xfinity car right there running with Richard Crane, your highest running truck class driver right now in control of his destiny. He's got the championship trophy with him right now. Just got finished in front of Adam Benefield in that 9. Benefield back in 17th position at the time being. With that 58 of Michael Kitchell, he's got Richard Crane tucked in behind him. Chris Wheeler not too far off. There you can see that 22 Valvoline machine trying to make his way back up through the field after hard impact very early here, just about a minute and a half into tonight's 85-minute timed event, and that 22 was already down on pit road. There you can see the likeness down on the bottom. That 36 truck of Richard Crane, also a Valvoline machine. Crane sits in control with the championship trophy in the truck class, still running ahead of Adam Benefield back there. Has control of the Xfinity class right now inside the top 10, sitting in the ninth position, up 10 spots from where she started tonight's race. 2 wide, 2 rows deep. Back here on the back stretch, Richard Crane, Michael Gitchell, Adam Benefield, and Chris Wheeler gonna go side by side now. 3 wide as Gitchell stuck at the top. He'll stay out of the outside wall. Here comes the Coors Light 99 of Patrick Anderson. Can he get himself one more spot? Close battle here outside of your top 10, right at that 15th position. Elijah Travis, Patrick Anderson going at it here. Elijah Travis just off in front of him. Oh, and the 99 with some trouble catches the 48. Back out on the track. He's going to slide sideways. More drivers coming. Does he get it going before we see a caution? And yeah, we're going to stay green flag as nobody else involved. Nobody caught up in that one. Patrick Anderson and Michael Gitchell have trouble here right around the 60-70 minute marker. So we'll jump a little bit further up through the field now. Go back to some more action on the track. The 22 of Chris Wheeler has been able to get by Richard Crane, but look at that 9 of Adam Benefield. He's right there. He's going to try to take back that championship trophy inside Chevy Silverado, and it looks like Chevy gonna walk away with a championship trophy for sure. Both of these truck class drivers are driving Chevy Silverado, so a little bit of bragging rights already in the back pockets of the Chevy manufacturer here. And how about, what if Elijah Travis could somehow pull off the Xfinity class win? That will give him that season championship. Only Toyota driver. And how about that? If you were the only manufacturer of Chevy to walk away with the championship trophy, that is some big time stuff right there. Right now, Elijah Travis sits back in the 14th position, just a little bit over pace now. Looks like William Klingbeil in the 83 is beginning to close in on him. Here's Richard Mueller battling with Kayla McCarthy. That's going to be for the Xfinity class top spot. Both of those drivers sitting, well, right there at that top 10 position. It looks like Mueller gonna try to grab the spot and gonna get the run down the back stretch. 92 goes to 10th into the top of the Xfinity Championship standings at this point in time. Ryan Johnson, how about Tiny Horse getting around not just Southsea, but getting around Luke Smith as well. Ryan Johnson takes control over the race, and he takes control over the Cup Class Championship standings. Not really sure how these overall standings are really shaking out right now, but I believe, excuse me, Ryan Johnson may very well be sitting pretty here with a few points for leading a lap. Smith also leading a lap here, so they're kind of still even right there. Still going to finish back just a little bit. You got Richard Mueller, Adam Benefield, Caleb McCarthy, Richard Crane. Now those Xfinity cars and the trucks starting to mix themselves up in the field. We'll jump back there to that battle here in just another brief moment. I want to bring you some of the Cup action at the front of this field. Your top 3 nose to tail around the track. Ryan Johnson, Luke Smith, and Joshua Southsea. Gonna jump back once again, back to this little scrum, this little battle of cars going on. Richard Mueller, Adam Benefield, Caleb McCarthy tucked in behind Benefield. Richard Crane about 3/10 off of McCarthy. So there you have it, Xfinity, both back and forth. McCarthy under pressure, Mueller under pressure as well. These trucks seem to have a little bit more pace through the center of these corners than what the Xfinity drivers do, but there you can see that advantage, that horsepower advantage really showing up right there. The Xfinity car able to just kind of pull and gap that 9 truck. And as you can see down there on the scroller going by, we want to give a big shout out to all of the sponsors here all season long, making this thing happen, bringing you some great racing action each and every Friday night right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Big shout out to Marconi Setup Shop, as well as the Butt Kicker Turtle Shells Designs, into being also on board, helping sponsor multiple events here this season with the Turtle Shells Triple Threat 2021 season. So a big time shout out to each and every one of those sponsors that were on board making it happen here this season. We do appreciate each and every one of you. And I tell you what, show these drivers you appreciate them. Show some love if you haven't already. Help with the push to 2,000 subscribers. Drop these drivers a thumbs up. Click subscribe and smash that bell over there on the right-hand side. Get notified anytime we go live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Whether it's myself, David the Cave, or anybody else back at the Turn 3 headquarters, we do appreciate each and every one of you, each and every time you stop by. Gonna stop in this battle for just a minute, head back up front. Look at the three-way battle still going on. Ryan Johnson, Luke Smith, Joshua Sousey still 1, 2, 3 on the track, still driving about 0.2 of a second faster in every lap. Chase Stanley's gonna drive. Chase Stanley's gonna scroll across the bottom for you as well, so you can keep track of who is in the spot. Those 4 cars in each class coming into tonight's race to race it out for a championship trophy. And well, we're about 6 minutes away from when Dave's Dollars is going to close for the final time this season. $30 on the line if you haven't got over there to the YouTube side of things. If you've joined us over there on Twitch or maybe even the Facebook side of things. If you're over on either one of those, you gotta get over here to the YouTube side. Make it official. Try to walk away with $30. Richard, try to walk away with Dave's Dollars here tonight. If you can guess the right amount of laps that these drivers put in this 85-minute timed event, well, you'll see a little payment from PayPal right here at a Dave in the Cave. That's right. Try to win Dave's Dollars each and every Friday night in the Split Decision Racing's Turtle Shells Triple Threat to 48. Gonna go high side, and he's gonna get into the outside wall. Michael Kitchell with some trouble. Elijah Travis gonna come to pit road, bring his Toyota Supra down for some service and tires. We'll have to look at the speed charts and keep an eye on it, see if it is indeed a scheduled stop here. Tyler Rush trying to close in, trying to get away actually from Kevin Bernheimer and Chris Wheeler. Wheeler, how about that run to the front once again? He started all the way back in about, restarted back in about 19th, I believe, after our first and only caution of the evening. Now Wheeler up inside the top 10. He sits in 8th as Tyler Rush gonna come to pit road this time by. Gonna stay with the battle for the front of this field for just the time being. Ryan Johnson continues to lead Luke Smith, who is under heavy pressure from Sousey. Sousey in that 81 machine took the pole position here tonight, and he is heating up the tail end of that 10 quite heavily here. We'll go with an onboard overhead camera shot here, riding on board with that 81 machine as he is all over the rear deck lid of that 10 car. Chris Wheeler, he's starting to close in on Kevin Bernheimer as well. More drivers to pit road as Nate Johnson in the 88 machine. It's his pit box. Back up and outside of the cars, these three drivers continue this battle. Luke Smith, kind of the meat in the sandwich, if you will, right now. Has that 38 of Ryan Johnson just to his, just in front of him. Kind of messing up a little bit of the air, if you will. Aero push is real. It does happen. Side draft, also another thing. Getting pulled back just a little bit by that 81 of Sousey. So the 10 of Smith in a little bit of a rough spot at this point in time. We'll see if we can't take a look back off of the tail end of that 10 machine. There you can see how close that 81 is running in his Exalta Chevy ZL1 Camaro. Looks like 2 Fords going to come to pit road that time by Dave Gilbert. Kevin Bernheimer going to stop for the first time here tonight. We'll go back outside the car and we'll jump back to one of your next battles on screen. There you can see Richard Reimuller, your highest running Xfinity driver, sitting inside the top 5 for the first time here tonight, sitting right in that 5th spot. And Adam Benefill, he is all the way up to the 6th position here, highest running truck driver. He's got a 3-second advantage over Richard Crane in the 36, sitting right behind him on track and right behind him in that truck class. And now Kayla McCarthy gonna make her way by Crane as Crane pulls to pit road. Top 3 still nose to tail on the track. Johnson, Smith, Sousey not letting up, not giving any real indication that they're going to be coming to pit road anytime soon here. Looks like they're going to continue this green flag run here. Keep in mind, also race fans, in the Turtle Shells triple threat, well, part of the reason it's called the triple threat, you got 3 different NASCAR classes out there on the track all at one time. You've heard me speak about it all night. You got the Cup class, the trucks, as well as the Xfinity drivers, all of them right there on screen at 3 wide for a brief moment. Oh my gosh, they're gonna sort that all out, but there you have all 3 of your classes all under a blanket there for just a brief moment. Oh, and contact with the 7. The 7 of Dave Gilbert has contact. How did they save that? Richard Reimuller, I believe, may have been caught up and involved with that one. Possibly Chris Wheeler, maybe. Tell you what, let's go back, take a look real quick. There you can see that 7 of Dave Gilbert. He's going to look to the outside. And yes, that's Richard Reimuller that he's going to have contact with. That's going to spell trouble there for Reimuller, as he has already been to pit road and already used that fast fix, I do believe, for early race contact here. That could very well spell some trouble here tonight for that 92 of Reimuller. Still sitting, highest running Xfinity class driver. Tough break there. Not sure how either of them saved that one. Driver still mixing it up at the front of the field. Sousey able to get by that 10 of Luke Smith. There you can see Dave Gilbert struggling, already listed off of the lead lap, as your race leaders have yet to come to pit road, and they are the only drivers not to hit pit road yet, and we have crossed that 60-minute threshold. I'll tell you what, if you're out there in TV land, if you're over there on the Twitch side, or you're over there on the Facebook side of things checking in, head on over here. We'll keep it up for another, what do you say, 5 minutes? Let's give them another 5 minutes to try to get in with a pick here over on the YouTube side of things. Gotta put it in the chat. Can you win Dave's dollars? Can you guess the right amount of laps that these drivers are going to put in this 85-minute timed event? We'll go back, throw up the lap count for you real quick. 43 laps in here tonight for championship night at Kansas Speedway in the Split Decisions Turtle Shells Triple Threat 2021 season. 43 laps in. How many will they go? 26 minutes into tonight's 85-minute timed event, so a very long way to go on the time here tonight. Stopwatch still clicking down. You can see it over there on the left-hand side of your screen. And as we were talking about earlier, another reason why they call it the triple threat, well, they've got the endurance side of things with the timed events lap count not mattering. That's why we made it fun and enjoyable for some of the fans and drivers, family out there watching each and every Friday night right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. That's where we brought out Dave's Dollars. It's been a hit so far this season. Can you win it all on the final night, championship night? $30 on the line if you can do that one. And well, another reason it is called the triple threat. Only local cautions at all tracks. No full course cautions unless it is an admin thrown caution. The 999 up there in the race control booth, he's the one that actually threw that caution when we had that contact. If the accident is deemed severe enough, they will throw that full course caution. Otherwise, it is just local yellows borrowing things from the IMSA style of road course racing. So we've got three little different aspects all over the board. Great racing action all over the track each and every week. And we continue some great racing action right here. There you can see that 99 of Patrick Anderson. He's trying to make up a little bit of ground as he's got Kevin Bernheimer right behind him. Gonna jump around the track a little bit, trying to find some good action out there for you right now. Looks like Thomas Myers, look at the gap that he has. He came to pit road back on lap number 3 under that caution, and he has yet to come to pit road again. Everybody else coming down to pit road, and just like that, Myers gonna peel off the speedway. He'll bring the 77 down to pit road. 56 minutes now remain in tonight's championship night right here at Kansas Speedway in the Split Decisions Racing's Turtle Shells Triple Threat. Luke Smith losing a little bit of ground on that round of green flag pit stops. He's going to fall back to the 4th position. Kevin Bernheimer now runs in 5th. Chris Wheeler up to the 6th position as Tyler Rush runs in 7th. Dave Gilbert back in 8th. Thomas Myers and Elijah Travis round out your top 10. Elijah Travis listed as the first driver off of the lead lap, but in control of the Xfinity class lead right now. Joshua Salcy also stepping away. How about that? He may walk away with the race win, but walking away with the Cup class trophy right now. This man, that 98, the 38, I don't know why I called him the 98. We don't even have a 98. The 38 of Ryan Johnson, Tiny Horse himself. He's been fast, he's been quick all season long. Can he make it back up to the top spot here tonight? Have to wait to see if that will happen, but for the time being, highest running Cup class driver, he sits with that championship trophy just inside his reach. Overall championship still up in the mix as well. Luke Smith running back in 3rd, Nate Johnson in 4th, Kevin Bernheimer, Chris Wheeler back in 6th, Tyler Rush, Dave Gilbert, Thomas Myers, Elijah Travis still sitting in that 10th position. Richard Mueller, Adam Benefield, Richard Crane, Michael Gitchell, and Jeffrey Ramsdell round out your top 15. Michael Hayward, Kayla McCarthy with some trouble. She's back in 17th. 18th is Patrick Anderson, Mark Ackerman, and William Klingbeil round out the field here tonight. And it looks like Klingbeil with some trouble in that 83. And his championship hopes gonna come to an end here tonight before they had a chance. Tough break to see that happen with one of your Xfinity class drivers. Taking a look also around, trying to see if we can't highlight some of these drivers in these championship battles. Let's take a look at the man that's on screen right here. There you can see him, that 38 of Ryan Johnson, sitting in the second position for the time being. Can he somehow get up there and take that top spot away? We'll get rid of the scroll bar for you. Go ahead, throw up that driver information. Johnson sits in second, controls the championship in the Cup class for the moment. Just behind him, yet another Cup class championship driver out of Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. Can Luke Smith get up there and get by Ryan Johnson? He doesn't have to get the first. He's just got to get by Johnson. Can he do it by the end of tonight's race? Still 52 minutes remaining here in this 85-minute timed event. Let's go back and check out where Kevin Bernheimer's running. He's running back in the 5th position right now. Got a lot of drivers tucked up and around him. Elijah Travis listed off of the lead lap over there in that 51 machine. Just behind him, your 4th and final Cup class championship contender out of Burlington, Chris Wheeler in the 22 machine. Early trouble here tonight for Wheeler. He now sits in 6th. Great recovery for him, but still a very long way to go. A very long way to kind of tiptoe around the track and tiptoe around your fellow competitors. We'll have to wait and see how Wheeler finishes out the night, but for now he runs in 6th. We'll go back now and check on your Xfinity Championship contenders. Richard Reimuller leads the class right now. The 92 sits, excuse me, the 92 sits right now in that 10th position. A little bit of contact early today, a little bit of contact through the middle portion of the race already. Can the Lynbrook, New York native keep the Xfinity class title in his hands? Because not too far back, just about, I do believe it's about 3 seconds back to be exact. Elijah Travis out of Ocala, Florida. He's just on a spacewalk. The alien, E.T. himself, sitting back in the 12th position. He's got to run down Richard Reimuller if he's going to take the championship trophy home with him here tonight. Back to your next Xfinity class driver, Kayla McCarthy. Excuse me, my goodness. Kayla McCarthy sits back in the 17th position right now, the 24, with some troubles here tonight. Can McCarthy somehow bring that Texas Roadhouse 24 back up through the field and somehow snatch that Xfinity trophy away from either Richard Reimuller or Elijah Travis? We will mention once again, William Klingbeil no longer on the track. Looks like he's had trouble, and Klingbeil gonna go back to the house. Highest running truck driver here tonight, man on screen right there, out of Anderson, Indiana, Adam Benefield. Sits in that 9 truck back in the 11th position. He's got control of the truck trophy right now, leading the truck class, as Richard Crane in the 36 machine sits just 2 spots back. Driver out of Sparkle City, that's right, Spartanburg, South Carolina. Can Richard Crane get that Valvoline machine back up there inside the top 10 and back up in front of the 9 of Adam Benefield? That's going to do it for your driver highlights. Looking at all of your championship drivers in each and every one of the classes. We'll jump around the track just a little bit now with some of the action out there on the track as Nate Johnson tries to close in on Kevin Bernheimer. There's Elijah Travis making his way by. I do believe that's the 77 of Thomas Myers, who's going to fly by now. Myers on much, much fresher tires. Benefield going to get by Richard Rymuller for the 10th position. Thomas Myers also passing Tyler Rush moments ago for the 7th position. Dave Gilbert going to fall back to 9th, while up at the front, here we are once again. Ryan Johnson has closed in. He's all over Joshua Southey, looking for the top spot, looking to secure his championship trophy with a race-winning trophy as well as a class win here tonight from Kansas Speedway. Can he do a full-blown complete sweep of the trophies here tonight? We'll jump around just a little bit with different camera angles here, give you an up-close shot of Ryan Johnson making his way behind Southey down on the inside. Why don't we go on board here? On board now with Ryan Johnson back behind that 81. There you can see that 45 Xfinity car a little bit off of the pace. Top two drivers going to go around with no problem. No real other battles on the track. We'll jump back for just a brief moment there with one of your next closest battles, and that looks like, I do believe that is Chris Wheeler, who's starting to close in, or maybe he's lost a little bit of time actually to Thomas Myers, as Myers was able to get by Wheeler here back just about 2 or 3 laps ago. So Wheeler starting to struggle just a little bit after a big run up through this field. When will these drivers hit pit road once again? 45 laps in is when they came to pit road the first time by, so that's going to be a good indication on where we sit as far as the lap count is concerned for those of you playing along out there at home. Maybe even in your car, on your tablet, on your laptop, tuning in here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. If you got a lap count in, let's check in. Let's see just about where that sits. Let you drivers have, or let you see just how close you are. We'll go back to, there you go, 67 laps into tonight's race, and we are not quite yet to that halfway point, so I think maybe some of us overshooting this lap count just a little bit. I wish I had time to go back and make a new pick, but unfortunately lap counts are locked in. We'll have to wait to see how it all shakes out for the rest of the night. Gonna leave the ticker on the screen for you for just a moment. A little bit of throwback feel for you as these drivers continue this long run, most of them on the pit road. Somewhere at about 20 to 30 laps ago, we have drivers that were back on the pit road just 29 laps into the race. Elijah Travis in the 51 Xfinity Toyota Supra, he was on the pit road way back at lap 29. He's going to have to come to pit road here very soon for his second stop of the evening, and we've got a few drivers already with a second stop as well. Most of those drivers were involved in that very first incident incident that we had in the midway point. Caution flag gonna fly. That's gonna bring the field all back together, and that's gonna help out a few of these drivers, especially Chris Wheeler. That's definitely gonna help him out. It's gonna help some of your Xfinity class drivers as well. That's gonna bunch the field back up for Kayla McCarthy. She's listed 3 laps down. Multiple other drivers listed multiple laps down as well here tonight. Gotta let some of those drivers make up some time, get some of the gaps back. We'll have to wait to see how it all shakes out, though. So as we have reached the halfway point here tonight, we're going to step away for just a brief pause and commercial break. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be right back.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Backtrack side as pace car lights go out. We're set to go back green flag racing once again here from Kansas Speedway. It's championship night right here in the Split Decision Racing Turtle Shell's Triple Threat 2021 season finale. Field single file ready to go. Wait for it. Here we go. Green flag back out right here at Kansas Speedway. Ryan Johnson will lead him back across the stripe. Joshua Salcy right behind him. Luke Smith, Nate Johnson, Kevin Bernheimer round out your top five. A little bit of gaps all through this field, high above the track right here from the spotter stand. Figured we'd try to give you some of the racing action a little bit further from the track, but there you can see close battle here. Chris Wheeler involved. Richard Mueller looking for some track position. He's listed one lap down to your overall race leader. So Ryan Johnson, Luke Smith, Kevin Bernheimer, they're those Cup class drivers that are up in the front, up inside your top five. Can that 22 Valvoline recover even more here tonight to the inside? Here comes the 9 truck. Look at the speed out of that 9. He's going to hug the bottom of the track. Richard Mueller going to slot up just in front of Chris Wheeler for the time being. The 9's going to look to the bottom of the racetrack once again. Benefield starting to separate himself from Richard Crane. He's looking to secure a championship trophy here tonight. He'll battle side by side with Mueller for just the moment. Mueller going to have the advantage down the straightaway, but look at that truck cut through the corner. He's going to slide up the track, take that spot away. Benefield up to 10. And how about that for Chris Wheeler? He's just got to kind of sit there in his Cup car, knowing that he's got more horsepower, he's got more speed. He's got to sit there and let that battle unfold. And that's one of the unique things here in the Triple Threat Series, is that you've got those different classes, and as you've seen, that truck really able to get the power down through the corner and keep the momentum going, whereas the Xfinity car gives up a lot of speed in the corner, in the center of the corners, but has the horsepower to pull the truck. But Wheeler, I should say, not able to get by them as they were battling, so he lost a little bit of ground, lost a little bit of time. Wheeler now starting to close back in on that 9 of Benefield. Look for him to make that pass and gain some track position. Time being, though, back to the front. Ryan Johnson has dropped from the top spot all the way back to third. Here's Luke Smith looking to the inside of Joshua Salcy. Smith looks for the top spot, and he'll look to take control of the Xfinity class and control of the Cup class, I should say, in control of the Cup, the championship trophy. The 10 to the bottom of the track, the 81 of Salcy at the top, nothing to lose. How hard will that Exalta 81 push? Big battle here at the front of this field. Salcy to the bottom. He's going to look to take the top spot back once again, switching and swapping that top spot in second position here. The 10 and the 81 going back and forth at it. Ryan Johnson falling back just a little bit. Nate Johnson right there as well, and that Into Being 88 Ford Mustang. Big shout out to Into Being coming on board, sponsoring multiple events here this season in the 2021 season for Turtle Shell's Triple Threat. Into Being taking care of all of your medical prototype and marketing needs. They can help you along the way through any of those steps. If you're just looking for some guidance, you got some questions, need some help getting over one or two of those final few hurdles, go on, check on out, talk to the guys over there at Into Being. Also want to give a big time shout out to title sponsor here with the series, Turtle Shells Designs. That's right. That's why it's the Split Decision Racing's Turtle Shells Triple Threat 2021 season. A lot of great work coming out of the Turtle Shells Designs shop. Go over there on the Facebook.com side of things. Check them out. As well as Butt Kicker. Butt Kicker, also an associate sponsor here with the Split Decision Racing League. You can check them out as well at thebuttkicker.com. Feel what you've been missing. And oh, the 88 hard impact with the outside wall. Also, another associate sponsor in the background doing some big things here with the Split Decision Racing League members. Marconi Setup Shop. You can find all your setup needs for all your cars here on iRacing.com, the world's #1 racing simulator. Check them out at MarconiSetupShop.com. Also want to give a few personal sponsor shout-outs here tonight. Big-time shout-out to Haywood Elite Wrestling Group out of Haywood, North Carolina. Also, Mountain Mafia Kennels based out of Haywood, North Carolina. If you're looking for one of the best bullies in the country, check them out on Instagram. You can find them there on Facebook as well. Mountain Mafia Kennels. And as we watch these drivers fight for a championship, we're going to watch some great young men battle for a state wrestling championship here tomorrow night in North Carolina. That's right, the North Carolina High School State Championship Wrestling event going on. Want to give my best wishes to a few of the alum going out to the state finals here. We got 6 individuals, 6 wrestlers from Pisgah High School here in Western North Carolina. They're going to head to the state championship tournament tomorrow. Want to give my best wishes to each and every one of them. And, well, all I got to say is if you're there, X gonna give it to you. That's all I'm going to say. You know if you know. Do appreciate each and every one tuning in here tonight on the Turn 3 Racing Network. As always, Dave in the Cave bringing you all the calls. Luke Smith bringing it all on the line right here. That 10 out to a 3/10 of a second advantage over Joshua Sousey. Ryan Johnson looking to take that second spot back away and try to get back up there and battle for the overall cup, the overall lead, as well as the cup lead, as well as the cup championship. Man, there's a lot on the line right here on these top 3. Let's go back to your highest running truck class driver. There you can see the 9 of Adam Benefiel. He sits in that 10th position for the time being. He's got Richard Crane behind him. The only other truck class driver out here, the only other truck class driver with a chance to snatch the trophy away from that 9 of Benefiel, but Crane 6 seconds back. Both of those drivers listed off of the lead lap, but at 6 seconds back, Benefiel has a little bit of gap to play with. Gonna jump back now with the Xfinity battle because it is heated up right here. Elijah Travis in the 51 Toyota Supra. He's got the spot right now. He's got the lead of the Xfinity class. He's got the lead in the Xfinity Championship standings right now, but Richard Mueller inside of the Spaceball-sponsored 92 Chevy Camaro right behind him. He is one of those championship drivers as well, so we've got a battle for, oh my gosh, they almost touch off of 4 close racing action before your top 2 running Xfinity class drivers. Mueller gonna slide up the track right across the nose, try to put some dirty air on the front of that Super and get him a little bit out of shape. Travis walking it up the track almost into the outside wall. He'll fall just about a 1 car length back. He'll close in big into turn 3, sailed it off down there into the corner. Mueller keeps the spot for now as Travis looked to the bottom for just a brief moment. No, Mueller going to cross him over, keep that from happening, and Mueller going to keep the 12th position. He's going to keep that top spot in your Xfinity class with less than 30 minutes remaining. These drivers have been putting it all on the line for over 50 minutes here in this 85-minute timed event. And I'll tell you what, race fans, we haven't checked in on it for a while, and there you can see, can you guess the number of laps that these drivers put in this 85-minute timed event? If you can, well, you may be able to walk away a little bit richer. You can find yourself with Dave's Dollars by the end of the night. Let's check that lap count for you. 92 laps in with just a little over 30 minutes remaining, or just under 30 minutes, I should say, remaining here tonight. So how many more laps will these drivers get in? We've got the picks in. Who, if anybody, can walk away with the championship night edition of Dave's Dollars right here on the Turn 3 Racing Network, coming to you each and every Friday night with Split Decisions, Turtle Shells, Triple Threat 2021 season. Big time announcement coming up here very shortly. Looks like Split Decisions Racing's gonna come back one more time. We're gonna kick it off here in just about a month's time, a month and a half or so. We're gonna be right back here on Friday nights with the Split Decision Racing League. We'll have to see which drivers move up into which class, which cars are we going to use this time around as well. All still yet to be decided and determined. But for now, we've got to decide, we've got to determine who's going to walk away with all 3 or 4, 5 trophies actually here tonight. You've got the overall race win trophy, you've got your 3 class trophies, and then you've got another 4 trophies for the championship as well. So a lot of hardware on the line here tonight in your season finale championship night right here from Kansas Speedway. Gonna jump back around the track just a little bit, and once again back to the top spots going on. Joshua Salcy, he's right there. Ryan Johnson able to pull that past Luke Smith, starting to step away just a little bit as they begin to work their way into some of these back markers. Whoa, right up the track, right in front of the 10. Oh no, lap traffic coming into play. Hard impact on the front end of that 10. The 37 of Mark Ackerman way up the track, and Luke Smith ate the back end of that machine. Tough break right there for the 10. That's going to put a damper on his championship run. He may have to bring that machine down and go ahead and burn that fast repair with just under 26 minutes remaining here tonight from Kansas Speedway. Oh my, turn of events late in the race here tonight. Close racing action here. Thomas Myers, Nate Johnson, Chris Wheeler all nose to tail on track. 6th, 7th, 8th as they go. Ackerman going to drop to the bottom of the speedway. He'll stay off of the surface for the time being. He'll come back up on track after those lead lap cars make their way by. And how about that? The only drivers left on the lead lap are your Cup class drivers. And it looks like iRacing saying we're going to have 24 more laps to go. Are they right? They haven't been right all season when they throw that lap count out there. I do believe it looks like we're going to have about 30 laps to go here tonight. And, well, while we've got that, why don't we go ahead and just look at it? Let's go ahead and see if I'm right about this one. It says we're on lap 100, so I believe these drivers are going to hit about 130 laps here tonight. We'll have to wait to see if that holds true, and if it does, unfortunately doesn't look like anybody will walk away with the championship edition of Dave's Dollars, but we won't call that just yet. Ryan Johnson gonna go back to the top spot. Johnson back to the first position. Joshua Salcy lined up just behind him. We'll take a look back here at that 81 of Joshua Salcy, looking back from Ryan Johnson. Luke Smith after that impact with the back marker. He's dropped 3 seconds back. He's got to do something here. I don't know if these drivers have got enough fuel to make it to the end of tonight's race. I mean, well, they did come down to pit road back around 30 laps ago. Just not sure they can quite get 50 plus laps out of the fuel tank. Luke Smith gonna peel off for pit road. He's gonna burn that fast repair, and he's gonna get 4 fresh tires in fuel as Ryan Johnson begins to close in on Elijah Travis. That's going to put Travis down a second lap here tonight. And there's Caleb McCarthy not too far off in front of him. McCarthy listed multiple laps down here tonight after some early trouble put her well behind the 8-ball. McCarthy going to fall a third lap down here tonight, and it looks like her championship hopes have slipped away. So for the time being, looks like the championship battles are between Ryan Johnson, Kevin Bernheimer in that Cup class. Don't count out Chris Wheeler just yet. He's back in that 6th position right now. But it looks like Luke Smith, after that damage and having to come to pit road a bit early, looks like his championship hopes may be sliding through his fingertips as well. And it also looks like Kayla McCarthy's championship hopes and dreams going to fall short just a little bit here in the 2021 season. Richard Reimuller leads the Xfinity class. He leads Elijah Travis. His hopes still barely alive, as Elijah Travis going to peel off the pit road this time by. How about the battle for the truck championship here? Richard Crane, Adam Benefield going at it on the track. Benefield has the 10th position. He has command of the truck class for the time being. He's sitting right at about 3.5 seconds out in front of Richard Crane, and he's got about 8 seconds up to the next driver in front of him. So nobody really around but some right front damage. Gonna have to keep our eye on that. We'll jump around the track just a little bit now after we ran down your championship drivers. Wheeler there, you can see him in that 22 machine. He's going to make his way by the 99 of Patrick Anderson. Anderson listed multiple laps down here tonight, also running in the Xfinity class. He sits back in the 16th position, and now that 22 going to close in on a few more back markers here. I do believe, trying to see that number, that is the 77 of Thomas Myers, and Myers actually on the lead lap. He's going to gain a spot as Nate Johnson going to come to pit road this time as well. And Luke Smith right there off of the lead lap. He's trying to get himself back on the lead lap. Already down to pit road for his final stop. Nate Johnson going to peel off and come last time by Dave Gilbert. Now sits in 7th as Wheeler passes Gilbert and Myers. He's going to get the 5th spot. Joshua Sousey gonna try the undercut. Kevin Bernheimer gonna pull it out as well. Bernheimer gonna hit pit road. Ryan Johnson, Tyler Rush, Chris Wheeler stay out on track. They will be your top 3 with just about 20 minutes remaining here. 165 minutes into tonight's 85-minute timed event. Looking over the hood of that number 10 of Luke Smith, crushing it in that Ford Mustang. Can he crush it tonight and somehow find his way back to the top spot? Gonna be a long, long way to go for him. As we continue to jump around different little camera angles here all night long, haven't been to this one yet. Why don't we go to one of our turn 3 drone cams here tonight? Do have one of those out there on the speedway. Let's go high above the track with our turn 3 drone cam. High above as we watch the battle unfold here. Some back markers out there, fresher tires for a few of them on the speedway. Still yet to pit for the final time. Ryan Johnson, Tyler Rush, Chris Wheeler, and Dave Gilbert. Your top 4, they have yet to come to pit road. When will Ryan Johnson come to pit road? And is he slowly watching his championship go out the window with the undercut being pulled there by Kevin Bernheimer? Chris Wheeler still out there on the track, so he doesn't have to worry about him just yet. And with Luke Smith having some trouble, I don't think we're going to have to worry about Smith. 3 wide for just a brief moment. Flash in the pan as that 28 of Bernheimer made his way by. Bernheimer now listed in the 7th position, but off of the lead lap. Joshua Sousey and Luke Smith also off of the lead lap. They sit all the way up in the 5th position there. You can see it right now unfolding before your eyes. Your top 4 yet to come to pit road, and now Ryan Johnson and Tyler Rush, they're both going to peel off for pit road. Wheeler going to peel to pit road as well. What does the 7 of Gilbert do? He's going to stay out on track. He's going to lead a lap. And as we close in on 70 minutes into tonight's 85-minute timed event, join us in the push to 2,000 subscribers. If you haven't already, drop these drivers a thumbs up, click subscribe, and smash that bell over there on the right-hand side. Get notified anytime we go live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Whether it's myself, Dave in the Cave, or anybody else back at the Turn 3 headquarters, we do appreciate each and every one of you, each and every time you stop by, whether you're just sliding through to say hey, or you're the dedicated fan, friend, family, possibly sponsor coming in, checking things out, or you maybe just casually ended up here. We do appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't already, as we've said, drop these drivers a thumbs up, click subscribe, and smash that bell. Dave Gilbert gonna peel off. He'll head to pit road this time by. What does Luke Smith do? Looks like he may have fooled them all. Luke Smith with a big undercut, and he's gonna get back to the top spot with just 15, well, let's call it about 16 and a half minutes remaining. Can this 10 keep a 3.5 second race advantage over Joshua Sousey? Another 3 seconds back to Ryan Johnson. Luke Smith in control of his destiny here tonight in the championship race for the split decisions Turtle Shells Triple Threat 2021 championship race right here at Kansas Speedway on the Turn 3 Racing Network. Tyler Rush and Thomas Myers, they're beginning to heat things up. Let's go back, take a look at this as they close in on the 88 of Nate Johnson. Thomas Myers in the 77 machine right there. He stayed out a long time on that first green flag run. He's stretched it just a little bit. He's got fresher tires. Can he get by that 88? Johnson gonna block Myers, try to keep him back there. Can he do it? Tyler Rush was able to get by. 77 drops to the bottom of the speedway looking for the spot. Not gonna get it off a 2. They'll have to slide in line for the time being, trying to use the draft going back to turn number 3. We have crossed 70 minutes into tonight's race. Just 15 minutes remaining here tonight, and making his way by Nate Johnson. Gonna keep the spot, I should say, by dropping to the inside lane. We'll jump on board. Oh, lap traffic into play. Contact between the 88 and the 77. There you can see that 37 of Mark Ackerman up the track, involved in a little late race incident here. Nate Johnson gonna get the spot for the time being. Thomas Myers gonna try to refocus and refire. Well, he doesn't have to refocus very much. He's right there battling for the position once again. Ooh, way up the track there. 77 of Thomas Myers, way up the track through turns 1 and 2. He'll keep the momentum, though, looking for the position on the high side. Harry Gant style. High side and handsome. The 77 gonna take the 6th spot away. Battle for that top spot. Luke Smith gonna lose it as he goes to the top of the speedway. Joshua Sousey back in control of the race lead. He's gonna lead the Cup class here, but Luke Smith still has that championship trophy in his back pocket for this Cup class. Ryan Johnson, he's closing in fast. Will he have enough time to get there? iRacing says about 13 more laps to go here. I'm thinking we've got a couple more than that. But nonetheless, we're going to watch. We're going to see how it all unfolds. Jump back here with Luke Smith because this is where the battle's going to start. Chris Wheeler, he's making up some time on Nate Johnson. That's going to be a spot. That's going to be a battle for a spot for a position on the speedway. That will be for the 7th position, but Wheeler needs a lot more. His championship hopes going out the window right now. Ryan Johnson, Luke Smith, Kevin Bernheimer, they're all going to mix it up for that championship trophy, but Bernheimer a little bit behind, about 6 seconds to be exact. So this is where it is for your championship lead in the Cup class. Luke Smith on the bottom in that crush. Number 10, Ryan Johnson trying to take the Taz Motorsports 38 to the high side and around. Will he take it off of 2? Yes, he does. Pulls away by 3 car lengths by the time they get to turn 3. Ryan Johnson going to take control of the Cup Class Championship standings. Runs in second with just 12 minutes remaining here tonight in this 85-minute timed event for the championship race right here at Kansas Speedway and Split Decisions Racing's Turtle Shells Triple Threat 2021 season. And again, I can't stress enough how important it was for all of the sponsors involved here in the SDR Turtle Shells Triple Threat 2021 season coming on board, doing all the things that they have been able to do, whether it be up in the forefront or off in the background. We do appreciate each and every one of you sponsors joining us this season. Look forward to seeing you around next season as well. Some more announcements will be coming out in the next few weeks about the next season here in the Split Decisions Turtle Shells Triple Threat Series. And I believe we'll have that information. I do believe we've got the cutoff date scheduled in about 2 weeks from now is when we will be bringing some of that news and update to you about what's going on and what you can expect at a next season here with the Split Decision Racing Turtle Shells Triple Threat Series. But as always, and once again, big time shout out to Marconi Setup Shop as well as the Butt Kicker Turtle Shell Designs into being also one of the primary sponsors here in the SDR Turtle Shells Triple Threat Series. So again, we do appreciate each and every one of you sponsors for everything you've done all season long and look forward to seeing you around next season as well. Race fans out there in TV land, if you haven't already, how about the show tonight? What a run by all these drivers here. Ryan Johnson taking command. He's going to grab the overall top spot. He's going to grab the Cup Class win. He's going to grab the Cup Class Championship trophy. Whoa, Ackerman right there, almost in some trouble. Johnson looking to do a full-blown sweep here tonight. Can he bring that 38 to victory lane? We'll have to wait to see if he can get that job done once again. But as always, drop these drivers a thumbs up, click subscribe, and smash that bell over there on the right-hand side. Close nose-to-tail battle here between the 38 of Ryan Johnson and the 81 of Joshua Sousey. That's for control of the overall race lead, for control in the Cup class as well. Gonna jump back to your highest running Xfinity class driver. Here's Richard Mueller in the 92 machine. Not only is he your highest running Xfinity driver, but he is your highest running Xfinity driver championship chase driver And it looks like he very well may secure that championship trophy. His next competitor, Michael Gitchell in the 48 Ford Mustang. He's back in 12th, but he is not battling for that championship. Got to go all the way back to 14th to the 51 of Elijah Travis to find his highest running championship competitor. So looks like Richard Reimuller may get the job done inside that 92 driver just behind him. There you can see 11th on the track right now inside that 9. Adam Benefiel looks to grab the truck class win here tonight. Looks to grab the truck class championship as well. Can Benefiel finish this thing on off? Just about 7.5 minutes remaining here from Kansas Speedway in the championship round for the SDR Turtle Shells Triple Threat 2021 season. That's right, Split Decisions Racing. If you haven't checked them out yet, head on over to iRacing.com. Check them out over there in the league directories. Also, you can find them over there, I do believe, on Facebook.com as well. Check them on out on Discord. Look them up. Great group of guys, great bunch of drivers, different things going on all week long. Big shout out to the guys over there at the Split Discussions podcast. I see the wordplay there. Big shout out to all of the guys catching up doing the podcast there on the Split Discussions podcast as well on Saturday mornings. And now we're going to have some championship drivers to talk about. So after we checked in with your class leaders, and there you can see Kayla McCarthy and the 7 of Dave Gilbert. They're going at it on track. That's just a battle for good old-fashioned just, what's the word I'm looking for? Just for fun, really, battling with another driver here. Neither one of those drivers making up a position with the pass there, as it sounded like one driver into the outside wall, but we don't see anybody off of pace, so it looks like we'll continue around the track. Let's jump back to the front once again. Ryan Johnson still leading that 81 of Joshua Sousey, just about a half a second advantage. Luke Smith, well, he has got a lot to overcome, just about 5 seconds if he's going to want to get up there and try to snatch the championship trophy away from Ryan Johnson. And Johnson looks to pull the blowout, walk away with the race win, the class win, the overall championship, as well as the cup championship. Can Ryan Johnson walk away with 4 trophies here tonight from Kansas? Under 5 minutes remaining here on the stopwatch. 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 27 seconds into tonight's 85-minute timed event. Just less than 5 minutes to go. How many more laps will these drivers be able to put in? We'll go ahead and throw that information back up to you one more time. Been a while since we checked in on that one, so why don't we go back to the old school ticker at the top. And with 5 minutes, I'm not sure that we're going to get almost 20 laps in here. Let's go look at the Dave's Dollars entry, see if anybody's going to get close to it. Elijah Travis with 176 laps. I don't think we're going to quite catch that number. Jeffrey Ramsdell out there with 155. Could that be possible? Over 10 laps away from hitting that number. I'm not sure that's going to be quite possible here tonight. 166 and 173 laps. Some more choices out there, and I don't believe we're going to hit any of those numbers here tonight either, as Ryan Johnson continues to push the pace He continues to step away here. He'll cross the line. Lap 139 now in the books for your race leader, Ryan Johnson. Less than, or right at, 3 minutes to go here tonight as they make their way off of turn number 2 back down the backstretch once again. Southsea right there, but he's losing a little bit of ground. Michael Hayward with an off-track excursion. He's going to come back out on track as Patrick Anderson going to slot his 99 up and around Hayward. That's going to be for the 17th position. Now Jeffrey Ramsdell gets by Richard Crane for the 14th position. That's going to help Adam Benefill out, as that's going to put a little bit more distance between him and his truck competitor. Richard Crane sits in 15th, while Benefill leads the truck class, leads the truck championship right there in the 12th position. Crossing the line that time by lap 141, now on the board with just about 2 minutes remaining here tonight. Looks like we're going to end tonight somewhere right around 143 to 144 laps, I should say. We'll have to wait to see what it finally shakes out at, but nobody winning Dave's Dollars, so we're going to do something special here. We're going to write this down in the stat book, and we're going to keep this $30 on tap. We've been rolling it over by $5 increments all season long, $10 jumps when we got to the championship chase. So I tell you what, we're going to leave it in tow, and we're going to pick it up right where we left off with it next season. That's right. Tune in next season right here on Friday nights. Same time, same place, Turn 3 channel, Turn 3 Racing Network. Here on the YouTube side of things, we're going to roll that Dave's Dollars contest out next season as well. And, well, race number 1, it's going to start out at the $35 mark, as nobody going to walk away with Dave's Dollars here tonight. Ryan Johnson going to walk away with some hardware, though. A lot of hardware to carry here tonight. Johnson leads the field by 0.3 of a second. Final 60 seconds on the clock. .45 seconds now remaining. Race leader going to cross the line. Still no white flag yet. We're going to have to go around, I do believe, 2 more times. So it looks like right at 146 laps is what these drivers will get to back off of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Southsea looks to take the spot away. Luke Smith with more trouble. He'll have to pit once again. The 10 Ford Mustang not looking the way he wanted to, not looking the way it did earlier here tonight for that 10 machine. He falls well back off of the pace. He's now looking like he may very well drop outside of your top 10. And it looks like this very well may be your final lap, battling to the checkered flag. Ryan Johnson leads Joshua Southsea, Kevin Bernheimer, as well as Tyler Rush. Chris Wheeler gonna round out your top 10 now off of turn number 4. Back across the stripe, checkered flag flies. Ryan Johnson snatches a lot of hardware here tonight. He's going to walk away with the overall race win, the Cup class win here tonight for the race. He's also going to walk away with the Cup championship, and I do believe with leading the laps that he led, he's going to walk away with the overall championship trophy as well. What a run by that 38 of Ryan Johnson. Tiny Horse getting the job done all season long and tonight here to finish the season on out. We'll check in with Richard Reimuller. There you can see that 92 machine, highest running Xfinity driver, and he's going to secure the Xfinity championship as well, I do believe. We'll have to wait for confirmation on that one, but Adam Benefill, look at that. Looks like Benefill gonna walk away with the truck win, gonna walk away with the truck championship as well. So as drivers begin to cool down and hit the pit box for just a minute, we'll sort things out, make sure we've got our championship right. And as we do so, we're going to step away for just a brief commercial break. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be right back. And backtrack side, look at the support by the competitors out there pushing your championship drivers around the track. Everybody showing their support, showing these drivers love, pushing them around the track one more time, leading the field. Now we'll see some of those celebrations begin to take place. Looks like Ryan Johnson, he's going to begin to do some burnouts. Looks like also Richard Remuller out there. Well, Remuller, he's on his wheels. He got back on his wheels. Remuller going to try to drive off. And it looks like, contact with Tyler Rush. Craziness going on here at the end of tonight's championship race. And I'll tell you what, let's see if we can't get into some of your post-race interviews. With all that being said, let's see if we can't dial up the driver that walked away with the truck class win, walked away with also the truck championship. Let's see if we can't dial up, have a few words with the driver inside of that 9 machine, Adam Benefield. It's Dave in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, bud, how you doing? How you feeling after a solid run here tonight? Able to walk away with the, not just the truck win, but walk away with the championship trophy as well here tonight. Well, Adam, it's been a little bit of a up and down season for you at times here, but walking away at the end of the day with the truck win, with the truck championship. Where do you go from here? Are you moving up to the Xfinity class for next season? What's your plans and what are you gonna do moving forward? All right. Well, Adam, again, congratulations on the truck win in the race here tonight. And as well, more importantly, what everybody tries to chase down the season championship, walking away as the truck class season championship here in the 2021 season. Before we let you go and celebrate the night away, would you like to give any shout outs? Thank yous, love yous, thank anybody at home on that nine?
You guys are awesome. Thank you for the sponsorship and let me have you on the truck. And really want to thank you, Dave, with Turn Three. Your coverage is awesome on this stuff. I love watching it, even when I'm not even able to race. So thank you for what you do and putting this on.
Well, you'll thank me even more for this one, realizing that halfway through our interview, we've been muted. So we'll revisit some of it real quick, man. How was the racing out there for you all night inside that nine as you tried to make your way into a spot to secure the win in the championship trophy?
It was relatively smooth, really. The first part of the race, I just kind of focused on kind of staying out back, staying out of trouble, and that paid off with that early caution we had. I barely was able to squeak through there without any damage, so luckily we got through that. And yeah, I knew it was going to be a fuel mileage race from the get go, so that early caution really helped me out within that first stage. Um, we were able to kind of break that in half a little easier than we would have been if we would have went green all the way. And then that last stage, it was really tight on fuel. I ran it down all the way as far as I could that first run, and then we pitted and took full fuel, and we ran it right back out again.
All right. Well, Adam, again, man, congratulations with the the truck race win as well as the season championship in your hands now for the truck series, and we'll look forward to seeing what you can do in that Tom's Tool Room Skyscraper Guitars machine in the Xfinity class when you head up. One more rank. We'll see how it all turns out next season. What do you say?
I'm ready for it, man. Bring it on. We'll go right now.
Ready to rumble at all times. Adam Benefill gonna walk away with not just the truck class win here tonight, but he's also gonna walk away with that truck class championship trophy, and that is what it is all about. That is what you run the season for. Let's see if we can now have a few words with this man on screen. Let's see if we can't catch up with the driver inside of the Spaceballs sponsored 92 machine, Richard Reimuller. It's Dave in the booth. You got me?
Hey Dave, how's it going?
Beautiful, man. How about yourself?
It's a wonderful night, but I'm still on edge. I spent that entire game watching the Islanders Bolts game on my second monitor. It's still in the third period. I'm a huge Islanders fan, so
Multitasking at its best. Love it.
yeah, definitely was not fun going 2 and 3 wide while I was trying to glance over at the screen.
Well, man, I tell you what, heck of a job, hell of a job, really, all season long. Hope I don't get in trouble for that one, but all season long, man, you got to give yourself a little bit of a pat on the back, walking away with the Xfinity win here tonight, as well as, more importantly, the Xfinity Championship trophy. Did you expect to be here when we started this season?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I expected it to be cup racing in the beginning, but I mean, I will certainly take the I'll certainly take the Xfinity Championship.
All right. Well, what's your plans next season? You going to the Cup Series to try to knock down the doors up there?
I'd certainly like to try. Somebody's got to unseat Ryan.
I would agree with that one. Well, Richard, with everything going on, I know you got a big game going on as well over there. So before we let you go and enjoy your race win and your championship trophy, any shout outs, thank yous, love yous? Want to thank anybody back home?
Thank you to the admins for putting this on. Thank you for broadcasting it. And thank to anybody who's watching.
All right, well, there you heard it. Richard Reimuller, happy that he walked away with the wins, happy he's got the trophy, but wanted to be Cup racing. We'll see if he heads to the Cup Series next season. But for now, he's going to walk away from the track with a little bit more hefty hardware tonight. Richard Reimuller going to win the Xfinity class here tonight, as well as the Xfinity Championship. And that's going to bring us back to this man on screen right here, fast all season long. I'm not sure if he's got it or not, but he's going to need a wheelbarrow to get rid of all the hardware he got here tonight. Ryan Johnson, it's Dave in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Man, how are you going to carry all 4 of these trophies that you're walking away with here tonight?
Uh-oh, 4 of them.
Yeah,
What'd I win?
You got the overall win, the class win, the Cup championship, the overall championship. I'm not sure about the overall championship, but I mean, you might as well throw it in there too.
Well, not if I didn't earn it. But yeah, I think us missing Talladega kind of hurt us for that. I'm not sure what the overall standings look like, but yeah, man, that was a good race tonight. It was going to be even better if that incident with the lap car didn't happen with Luke, because me, him, and Josh were just, I mean, crazy competitive. That was a great race all night. It's always fun running with them. They're fast, they're clean. We had a great race up until that point, and then I think Josh caught the wall at one point when he was behind me, and that kind of hurt his car for the end of the race. It made him pit a little early. I think he got some damage, but yeah, we were able to stay clean all night and competitive and fast, and yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
So I was gonna ask you, what are your plans? I mean, we're moving on, obviously, to next season because this one's over here now. But what's your plans? What's your outlook on running next season? Where do you go from here after having multiple dominant performances and walking away with the championship? What do you do from here? Where do you go?
Well, I believe we're running the next gen cars next season, so I think I'm going to be in the same boat with everyone, and it's going to be a whole new learning experience. Um, we're going to all have to learn together. Probably going to have to start doing some races and see how they feel and how they act and how tire wear is and fuel strategy and stuff like that. But I mean, pretty much the same thing. Just show up, race clean, and do what we can. Try not to make mistakes. Stay clear of lap traffic. I mean, it's you never know what's going to happen in this league. I mean, three different cars on the track at the same time. It gets crazy.
Absolutely, we'll agree with that one. There's always some crazy great racing action out there as well, whether it be just in the Cup cars or a mix of the series out there. But Ryan, man, again, you've heard me say it all season long, man. Congratulations on yet another win in the bag, but most importantly, the championship trophies that you're going to walk away with after tonight's race. So for the final time here this season, would you like to give any shout outs, thank yous, love yous, thank anybody back home?
Yeah, all the admins that split decisions that put this on. It's been a lot of fun. All our sponsors, you opened the booth for broadcasting, Tez Motorsports, my family, friends, everybody, tuning in and watching us. All the drivers that we've raced with, it's been a blast. Everyone, they keep it competitive, makes it a lot more fun. I mean, it's not like I'm just walking away with these wins. I got to work for it, especially like tonight too. These guys are fast, they're fun, and yeah.
All right, my man. Well, again, congratulations on all you've done this season, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you next season at some point.
Hoping to. Thanks, buddy.
All right, there you have it. Ryan Johnson, your overall champion, your Cup class champion, your overall race winner, your Cup race winner as well here tonight. 4 trophies going back home in the back of the car with Ryan Johnson. How about that? How about the race here tonight, race fans? Not just for the front battles all over the racetrack all night long. What a run by all of these split decision racing turtle shells triple threat drivers. A lot of great stuff going on behind the scenes right now. A lot of things going to be coming out of the woodwork here in the next few days and the next coming weeks about next season and the formats and the cars that are going to be utilized for that. So as we close the door on one season, we're going to open the door on the next one here in just about a month or two is when we will hit the track full song once again here with the Split Decision Racing Turtle Shells triple threat drivers. And well, you heard Ryan Johnson allude to it. Looks like the next gen Cup cars are going to be in play next season, so that's going to throw a whole new wrench into the mix. We'll see how that fares for all of the drivers out there. And well, I mean, we crowned 3 champions here tonight. What more can you say out of one race than crowning 3 different champions? Ryan Johnson, Richard Reimuller, and Adam Benefiel go home a little bit taller. Chest sticking out a little bit further after walking away with those season championships. And, I mean, I don't know what next season's going to hold. The different cars, it's going to be quite a blur. I can pretty much guarantee you that. And it looks like producers indeed hitting those buttons in the background once again. So for the final time this season, we will run down your unofficial race results for tonight's championship race here at Kansas Speedway in the Split Decision Racing's Turtle Shells Triple Threat 2021 season. Walking away with the top spot, the overall race win, the Cup Glass win, as well as overall championship and Cup championship. The 38 Tiny Horse Ryan Johnson gets the job done. Joshua Sousey right behind him. Kevin Bernheimer going to fall just short on his championship hopes. He'll fall back to 3rd. Tyler Rush in 4th. 5th place goes to Chris Wheeler. Thomas Myers back in 6th. 7th place to the 7 machine of Dave Gilbert. 88 of Nate Johnson will walk away from the track back in 8th. And Luke Smith rounds out your top 10. Richard Reimuller going to finish actually in that 10th position. I do apologize. The 92 Spaceball sponsored Xfinity machine. He'll walk away with the Xfinity class win as well as the Xfinity championship here tonight. Your champion, Richard Reimuller. Michael Gitchell back in 11th. 12th place goes to Elijah Travis. Jeffrey Ramsdell going to bring his 97 home in the 13th spot, and 14th place tonight to your truck class winner and your new truck series champion, Adam Benefiel in the 9 gets the job done. He's already said he's gonna move out of the trucks and into Xfinity next year, so we'll have another new champion next season. Richard Crane in the 36 machine, he's gonna slot home in 15th. Kayla McCarthy with some trouble, watched as her championship dreams slipped from her hands. The 24 going to slot home in the 16th spot. Patrick Anderson going to finish tonight's race back in 17th. 18th goes to Michael Hayward. Mark Ackerman finishing tonight back in 19th. And William Klingbeil rounds out the field here tonight in his 83 machine. He'll finish back in 20th. Big shout out to Corey up there in race control, admitting here tonight for the championship round here at Kansas Speedway. And well, race fans, not much left for us to do except get ready for next season here coming up very soon. We'll keep you updated, keep you posted on what's going to go down, how that's all going to take place and happen. So if you haven't already, join us in the push to 2,000 subscribers. Drop these drivers a thumbs up, click subscribe, and smash that bell over there on the right-hand side. Get notified anytime We go live here on the Turn 3 Racing Network, whether it's myself, Dave in the Cave, bringing you all the calls from the track right here for Split Decision Racing. We do appreciate each and every one of you stopping by each and every time. And well, with that being said, championship trophies out the door. We're done for 2021 season. We'll catch up here in just a few months. And well, until then, race fans, stay safe, stay loved, my friends. And until next time, we'll meet you in turn 3.